Hi, it's Theresa Lucas here. My pleasure to speak with Delta Goodrem today, singer, songwriter, and actress. Thanks so much for this opportunity, Delta.
I'm so thankful for you having me on the show today.
Now, you have 17 top 10 hits, four number one albums, over 8 million records sold worldwide. And my gosh, you've written songs for people like Celine Dion, Tony Bennett, Michael Bolton, Leon Rimes. What's it like? I mean, do they call you directly and say, you know what, I like this one, let's go?
It's so funny, Teresa, because it's different every time. I sort of think of a song like it's like a something you grow and something happens and it comes to life, and you don't really know what the journey is of that song that's going to happen. Like, you don't know how it's going to sort of bloom or what's going to happen, but you get these little feelings where you just hope that feeling's correct. You go, I have a feeling like that has something that feels relevant, culturally relevant, or something that, if I notice that I keep going back to the song I've written and I want to hear it, because I think I'm pretty simple, where it goes like, if I'm enjoying it, I feel like I have a good radar of, I think this, if I don't listen to it and I've written it and I go, oh, that's not going anywhere as well. But I remember the time that Celine Dion, I do remember the time that when I got the call that one of the incredible writers I had written with said, oh, Celine's cutting this song and she's going to record it. Do you want to Zoom it? And I was like, I literally was on the side of the road in the UK and I was jumping up and down by myself. I was like, oh my God. So yes, I definitely get very excited when someone's singing a song I've written. It really, it doesn't change. I'd still react the same way if someone called me today and said Celine's doing that.
Oh, I can imagine that must be such an amazing feeling. Well, you are presently on tour with the Backstreet Boys. In fact, they'll be at Pine Knob here, July 28th. What's it like the day of a live show? Do you start the morning at the venue? You're there all day? Do you get to have breakfast, lunch, dinner dates? What?
It's a great question. It's definitely, it depends on how the stamina is with the team. For us, that is like in my band, because say that on the tour bus you've had a bumpier night as you've been driving, so you've been jumping around the bunk bed a little bit, getting thrown around. So we try to sleep in a little bit. Just very special to stand side stage and listen to their shows and see everyone just euphoric state of singing every word, me included, of every single song to theirs. But to go up and perform, prior and get the party started, as I say, when we get on stage at 7:30, I've really just, the crowds have been incredible. We feel so grateful. So I'm looking forward to getting to you there. And we normally might find a gym or find the local. We'll ask questions and say, where should we go? Where should we go in Detroit? Do you think? What do you think we should do? We try to kind of find the local, where we should go. We definitely have stayed true to the adventure of where are we, what's the best restaurant, or what's the great local place to go.
I could give you a few great places to visit while you're here. DM me, okay?
Excellent. Thank you.
No problem. I really want to touch on the Delta Goodrem Foundation. I love everything that it's about, spreading kindness and hope. Can you tell us more about it?
Well, literally, that is my ethos. My ethos, as you say, it's really, I think, whether it be writing the songs from the day I started, I had this, intention of that. I think bringing people and uniting people through music, and bringing sort of, I loved writing about life. What is life? What is this? And I think as time went on, as fate would have it, I was diagnosed with cancer when I was 18 years old. And so that led my journey on a very different path. And then recently I shared a story about when from that, as I got older, a gland got infected, and then I ended up having a paralysis in 2018 and had to learn to speak again. So during that time where I had been back at the same hospital that had all the angels, we were talking to them heavily about how can we make a difference? What can we do? So after all these years of being under everyone else's umbrellas, trying to help philanthropically, through different chains, I said it's time we built the foundation and we made it a part of touching lives, inspiring hearts, and spreading kindness. And we started with cellular therapy with the hospital, but now we've got some really big plans for the foundation, and it's a huge part of my life.
Thank you, thank you, thank you for what you do. DeltaGoodremFoundation.org, everyone. And thank you again for spending time with us today, Delta. We are so excited to see you on tour with the Backstreet Boys, July 28th at Pine Knob.
I hope I get to see you there.
Oh, I'll probably be real easy to spot, even though I'm short. I'm going to be screaming at the top of my lungs.
I love that.